starting this video off with chewing some gum. So if you don't like gum sounds, click off, babe. Hold on, let me chew this for a sec. Okay. This isn't another ASMR video. I know the last video I did was ASMR. This is not. I just want to chew gum. I wanted to show you what is in my bag for the library. I got back from the library a couple hours ago. This is everything I took and also everything I got from the library. So I'm gonna start off with the things that are mine. And the first thing does not fit in the bag, so I had to carry it, but it is my portable DVD player. I love this thing, adore this thing. It was about $100. In my opinion, it was worth every penny. It's not, I think it's one of those things, like, if you don't watch a lot of DVDs or movies or TV, don't get it. Don't get it. Like, don't get it. However, if you watch a lot of movies, television, CDs, audiobooks, absolutely get it if you can afford it. If you're comfortable spending that money. I love this thing. And what I have in it right now, let me just make sure it's still working. I'm very paranoid it's gonna break. So I turn it on like every single second. I'm like, is it still working? Is it still working? Okay, yes it is. I'm currently watching, you can't see it, but you can hear it. Okay. Avatar. I just started an Avatar The Last Airbender rewatch. I haven't fully watched it since the 8th grade, which is about 5 years. Yeah, I haven't watched it since like 2020. No, honestly, maybe 2019. Yes, 2019. I haven't watched it since 2019. So about 6 years. I adore this show. And I tried rewatching it. This is gonna be really sad. This is a sad tidbit of information. I tried rewatching it my junior year because I got the library. I own all of the, I didn't take this to the library, but I wanted to show the DVDs because the DVDs are so cool. The Avatar series by far is the best DVDs. And I got the box set, so I got all 3 seasons for like $15 at Walmart. Steal. But if you would get like them in pieces, so if you get like volume 1, season 1 of Avatar, and then like volume 3, season 2, like, you know, it comes, they look like scrolls. It's so cool. I wish I got those versions, and I would totally, like, if I ever thrifted those and they were like a reasonable price, I'd get them. But I started rewatching through the library DVDs, which was incredible. And then I got the own set of DVDs and I started watching it. And I had to stop because I got to Appa's Lost Days, and right around then my childhood dog passed away. And I know Appa's Lost Days to a lot of people isn't that sad. Like, it is sad, but like it's like it has a happy ending. But I knew I was never gonna see my dog again, so I didn't watch it anymore. But I ultimately decided that I will be rewatching it. I wasn't too sure if I was gonna fully commit to it. I was like, I don't know. And now I'm on episode 5. I'm like, I'm going to. This is what the first disc looks like. It's, oh my god, they look so cool. It looks so cool. This is what disc 2 looks like. This is what disc 3, Sokka. This is what disc 4, Zuko. Zuko's my favorite character. My all-time favorite Avatar character in the universe is Kyoshi. I love Kyoshi. I love Kyoshi. Just 5. And then this is what the special features disc looks like. I absolutely love this show. I'm so grateful to watch it. I had the most amazing, incredible library trip ever. So I come into the library and they have this like, they have these at the main library. My library has multiple branches. I go to one, I don't go to the main library, but like in the main library they have like built-in shelves that like they're like places to sit. And they had this at the library I go to, but they were mobile and they looked like little houses and they had like a little lamp. It was so cute. So that's where I sat. I watched my morning television. It was such a good way to start my day. And then here's the thing, we talk a lot about community and like how building community is important. Like everyone wants a village, nobody wants to be a villager. A great way to be a part of your local community is supporting your local library and making friends with people at the library. I made friends with people who work at the bookstore. I have a favorite security guard who talks to me. He always comes up to me. Today he was like, oh, I think he thinks I'm younger than I am. So he's constantly like, are you going to this teen thing? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, how many books have you read per week? And I'm like, oh, I read like 1 audiobook, maybe 2, and then like a couple comics. So I've read 68 books so far this year. And he's like, you're gonna hit 100. I bet you're gonna I can't say this word, suppress, you know what I mean, get past 100. And I was like, thank you. I have 2 favorite librarians who every single time I go, if they are working, I will talk to them. I caught up with my favorite librarian today, like my OG favorite librarian. I love her. She got me my initial card. Love her. So, was so excited. I love the local library. I love the local library. It means so much to me. And a great way to support your community is supporting local library. So this is everything I keep in my library bag. First, my wallet. This has all of my library cards and like other personal stuff, like ID and stuff. I have 3 library cards, but I only have 2 physically. I haven't picked up the other one. This is what my local library card looks like. I'm not gonna show you the other one because it has like the address and stuff, and I'm not gonna show you that. But this is not custom. This is a like one-of-a-kind card. They did a special design because they opened a new branch and they did like special cards for it. So this is like a limited edition card and I have it and I love it. I love it so much. And then here, I'll show you like, I'll try to cover the address. Yeah. Okay. This isn't the library I went to today, but love that library too. Not my favorite, but I do like it. So I have my wallet. I keep my wallet. I'm so bad at carrying my wallet on me. My dad always yells at me. He's like, you need to take your wallet with you. I'm like, okay. So a good habit is having my library cards in here because that makes me want to carry it more. I think that's literally all I have in here, though. I don't have money. This is my media journal. I write reviews for like everything I read, comics, books, everything I watch, TV shows, movies, like I write like episode reviews, movie reviews. Really love this. So I really don't go anywhere without this, especially if I'm bringing my portable DVD player because that means I'm gonna be watching something. So in the little, like this is an out of print bag. Let me show you the bag. This is an out of print bag. It has Grover on it, who's like a, what is that? Sesame Street character. I just thought it was really cute. I'm LARPing. I don't actually know anything from Grover. I didn't know who this was when I bought it. But then I showed it to my dad. He's like, is that Grover? And then I showed it to my friend. He's like, is that Grover? She was like, is that Grover? And I was like, I don't know. I guess so. But just like, they have little built-in pockets, which I love. Love this in a tote bag. They are expensive. They're about like $22 each. I think they're worth every penny. I have an Emily Henry one as well, and I so badly want the Bride/May Allie Hazelwood tote bag. And so what I have in here is I have my DVD charger, my headphones. I am usually an over-the-ear headphones. These are my go-tos usually for the library, but when I'm watching something on my portable DVD player, it obviously doesn't connect to Bluetooth, so these and then a pen, because the book I'm reading right now I'm annotating, and I'm annotating with a pen. So I also usually keep like a mechanical pencil in here, but I was using it. Okay, and then I have my current read, which is The Handmaid's Tale. This is the book I'm annotating. Love this. I'm not even halfway through. I'm on chapter 19, I believe. Yeah. I'm really enjoying it. And then I got this Wonder Woman comic from the other library, the one with the owl card. I showed you that. Reading this, really enjoying this. It's insane. DC is so crazy. DC's crazy, but it's a really like easy read. Where, like, I can read a couple pages, set it down. Like, you know, it's very low pressure, so I really enjoy that. And now let me show you everything I got. I'm gonna like. The last time I did like a blind choosing, where I was like, I picked it at random, so we're gonna do that. You know, that one didn't go very well, but I know what this is. Yes. No, I was wrong. Oh my god. Okay. This is the one thing I didn't have on hold. Every other thing I got, I put on hold and picked up today. I posted a library vlog on my TikTok. And so initially I was like, okay, I got 2 things on hold. Like, I picked up 2 things from the library, like, hold section. And then I, like, checked online because, like, I feel like I got more. And I had, like, 4 more. And I was like, this is a graphic novel about abortion. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's okay. I am pro-choice. You are in a safe area. Unless you are a terrible person. Then you are not in a safe area. I really love this graphic novel, and I really got a lot of good information from it, but I also have ADHD pretty badly, and I feel like I didn't fully retain everything I wanted to, so I plan to reread this and make a slideshow about it of like all the information I learned from it, because this goes over like what an abortion is, like what is considered an abortion and what is not considered an abortion, what are types of abortion, history of abortion. It's just very informative overall, very informative, very good, very well written. This is my top 3 of books I read. This is number 3. And I love it. It's also a really quick read. It's incredible. But I always said, I was like, if it's ever at the library again, I'll just get it so I can like do a presentation. And I've been wanting to make I would love to make do like a serious topic once a month, like one serious topic per month, and then like 4 silly topics, like 1 a week. And make presentations about them, just because I feel like it helps me retain information so much more. I'm working on one about Harvey Dent. Love Harvey Dent. And then I also am working on one about, I did one by Gotham by Gaslight, which is the Jack the Ripper Batman movie, which the what? It's insane. But I would love to make thing about abortion. I think it would be really helpful to a lot of people to have just I think PowerPoint presentations are some of the easiest ways to retain information, and I think it would be really informative. And I also like that I'm getting my information from a real book and not just like articles online. Not that there's online can be tricky, but I'm not here to demonize getting information from articles online. That's not what I'm here to say. I'm just saying I would personally prefer to get it from a book. However, things like abortion are heavier topics. I also have a graphic novel about Palestine and the genocide in Gaza. Are a lot more dense, and they're a lot harder to read because they're usually very upsetting. I'm not saying abortion is upsetting. I'm saying the way people treat people who have abortions is upsetting. It can be very upsetting and very terrible, and same with the genocide. It's an awful thing. So reading a graphic novel, I don't want to say makes it less terrible, but it makes it I don't even want to say more digestible. It just makes it, I feel, easier to read. I feel like I retain the information more, and it feels less dense. And I feel like it's a really good way, especially people who struggle with reading because they have dyslexia or any other mental disability or learning disability, reading disability, anything. I feel like graphic novels are a great way to go, and I just love getting my information from a real book. And I obviously will probably use some online sources as well, because I also want to this isn't the only source I want to have. I want to be Planned Parenthood, stuff like this, articles on this, but I'm very excited to do this, and I probably will make a video about my presentation. I feel very passionately about being pro-choice. It is one of the things I like politically, is like one of the first things where I was like, I believe that, and I'm going to believe that for the rest of my life, and nothing's going to change that, and so I really appreciate this. Okay. What's next? I think I know what this is. Yes. Okay. Lore behind this. I got one other Catwoman thing that you'll see in a little bit. I'm actually probably the most excited for that. So I wanted to get more Catwoman stuff. I'm also on the hunt for Starfire comics. I can't find any good ones. I am reading Red Hood Outlaws, so I guess I am getting Starfire through there, but otherwise I can't find any good ones. And I also want Poison Ivy, and I also want Harvey Dent stuff. I should have looked for Poison Ivy stuff. I want to look for Harvey Dent stuff as well. I actually have 2 Harvey Dent things on hold right now. I have a comic and I have a movie that I'm like waiting to get in. The Harvey Dent comic was the only thing that didn't come in today. The movie I just put on hold today, but the Harvey Dent thing was the only thing I like didn't come in today, because I don't know, I was like one night I was like, oh, I want these types of comics. It's awesome having a library that has multiple branches. It's incredible. I really have nothing bad to say, except the only problem is, like, if you don't go to all 4 branches, you really don't see the whole selection of the library. That's why online shopping for the library is incredible. Just search up, like, Catwoman, Harvey Dent, Poison Ivy. You'll find so much. But I got this thinking it was, like, a silly little comic. It's like a full-on children's book, which, like, with pictures and everything. Am I gonna count this towards my reading goal? Yeah. What's the audio that's like, do you support Trump? Yeah, I do. So what, puss? Obviously, I don't support Trump. Obviously. But, like, that's how that's my reaction. Like, am I gonna count this towards my reading goal? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? There is a Harvey Dent version of this. Like, it's like the same type of like picture book, but it's about Harvey Dent. And I think if I like this, I'm gonna pick up the Harvey Dent one. But I just want to see anything with Catwoman, and I'm willing to go to any lengths. Okay. This is called Batman Justice Buster. And from what I can tell, I haven't done any research on this. This is what the back looks like. From what I could tell, this is like a manga, like a Batman manga, which I've never seen before. That's so unique. So I'm gonna read this. I actually picked up volume 3 at first accidentally. I didn't know it was volume 3, and I picked it up and I was like, oh, I can't read volume 3. So I picked up volume 1. I'm very interested in this. I don't really read manga a lot. It's something I would get into. I don't watch a lot of anime either. However, I am desperately craving to rewatch Soul Eater. I watched it as like a 6th grader. I got into the last episode and never finished it because I was scared to finish it, because I'm weird and I have anxiety. However, I would kill to rewatch Soul Eater. I'm not really a big manga person. It's just like not my thing. I just don't know enough about it to like know where to start. But this looked very good, so I'm excited about this. Okay, take a break on the comics. I am finally starting the Dark Knight trilogy. I honestly know nothing about these movies other than they're classics, and like a lot of people are like, this is like quintessential Batman. Like, you're not a Batman fan unless you like watch this, which like that's obviously not true. You can be a Batman fan no matter what, but like, you know, that's like what people say. I'm very curious. I know nothing about it. I really hope I like it though. I don't watch a lot of Batman, especially like live action Batman movies. I watch like a lot of animated Batman movies. I like animated media, like either children's animated media or like adult animated media. I really enjoy animated media. So I never really, the only live action Batman movies I saw Batman vs. Superman when it first came out. And I remember like as a child, I was like, Batman is such a little bitch. Like, he's so annoying. And I was absolutely right. I do plan to rewatch that movie. They just didn't have it at my library at the time, but I do plan to rewatch that. And then I also have seen The Batman with Robert Pattinson, and I didn't like it. And it's one of those things where I'm like, I feel like a lot of like film bros really love it, and I'm like, I don't like it. And it actually turned me off to Batman for a while. I was like, I still want it on DVD. Like, I still really want it on DVD, but because it's $5 at Walmart, obviously I'm gonna buy it. I haven't bought it yet, but I plan to. But, I'm excited. I also am pretty sure this is the actor, like the Joker who plays this is the guy in Brokeback Mountain, and I fucking love Brokeback Mountain. I've heard people say like he did an incredible job in this. I could be wrong, but okay. We have 2 more comics. We have Batman. That's what this series, DC Universe Rebirth Batman, Volume 1, I Am Gotham. These are all, like, they all start with, like, I am, so, like, I am blank. And one of them is I am suicide. I'm like, what? I'm curious about this. The main reason I plan to read this is I'm pretty sure Volume 6 or 7, Batman gets married to Catwoman, and I just want to read that. So, I'm curious about this, though. I'm trying not to start too many series at once. I'm already reading the Red Hood Outlaws series, but I've decided that's a series I'm going to take my time with because I'm enjoying it so much. I'm reading the Gotham by Gaslight series. I have 1 book left. I don't like that series at all. It's not good. So it's like, I think it would be fun to have like a physical series that I'm reading. So I'm very curious about this. Yeah. And then the one I'm most excited for. I don't think this is part of a series. I think this is just standalone. Like, I think this is standalone. I really hope it is because I don't want to, like, be in the middle of something. This is Batman / Catwoman, The Gotham War. Look how fucking stunning she looks. She looks incredible. This is probably the most excited I've been for a comic in a long time. It just looks so beautiful. Like, oh. Here, let me just flip to a random page. Oh my god, I flipped to Jason Todd! I forgot Jason Todd was in this. There's 2 things of him that I've seen. I haven't read the comic yet. Jason, that's so funny. I flipped to Jason Todd. That's so funny. Okay, look at my baby. Ah! Love this. I really like. I don't know if this is true at all. This is like very much a headcanon, but I really think, in my opinion, Jason Todd looks as Catwoman as like a mentor, maybe a mother figure, cause like. I saw a video one time that was like, I'm sick and tired of people saying Jason Todd is the only one that protects prostitutes and protects, like, women of the night and, like, homeless and unhoused people because Catwoman has been doing that for years. And I was like, okay, I get that. Why can't, he looks up to her. Like, that's my opinion. It's like, that's his mommy. That's his mommy. Like, that's his mother. Like, that's his mama. Like, that's mama. He goes home to her. He's like, I love you, Catwoman. Thank you for parenting me more than my father did. And she's like, I am in love with your father. I'm a super Batgirl till I die. I love Clark and Bruce. However, I do understand that DC are cowards and will not make my babies gay. So, I am a Catwoman X Batman. I've heard people ship Two-Face and Batman. However, the back of this had me screaming. Look. I don't know if you can see. She's clawing into his back. You freaky people. Mama Catwoman. I don't know how to say Catwoman's name. Is it Celine or Selena? It's Selena, right? I'll have to Google that. I feel like such a fake fan. Anyways, I am so excited. This one's gonna take me a while to... Okay, let me decide what I'm gonna read first, because I want to read all of them. So let me decide what I'm gonna read first. Obviously, I'm currently reading this. That's not gonna change. That's like my book I'm reading. But for comics, I think I want to do one shorter comic that I can like read in like either a day or a couple of days, and then I'll do like my Wonder Woman comic. But once I finish my Wonder Woman, because this is a compact, so it is longer. Where's my bookmark? Who is she kissing? Wonder Woman. Okay, I lost my bookmark. Hold on, let me try to find where I'm at. Okay, I'm using an old blow pop wrapper as a bookmark. I had a really cute bookmark too. I need to find out. But that's how much I'm in. So I'm like maybe halfway. If you squint. I'm almost halfway. I will hopefully finish this soon. By the end of the week for sure, but hopefully sooner than that. So that's my current read. The A word, I'm going to like choose a day and like read this and like write down my stuff for it. I'm gonna have to like borrow my dad's computer, so this is gonna be a whole day thing. So I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to this yet. But for and then this one will be after Wonder Woman. This is the one I'm gonna read after. So for the one I want to start now, honestly, this is a DVD. Okay, moving that. I have 3 options. I have Justice Buster, Batman Robin Adventures, Catwoman's Perfect Plot, and I Am Gotham. I think I'm gonna do Perfect Plot, just because I can easily read this like really fast. But yeah, that's everything. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Goodbye.